Hey guys, it is Saturday. Heading out, gonna do some more Uber. It's looking pretty cloudy. It's probably gonna rain a little bit later, so hopefully it'll be a decently busy day. Still a bit of a wait, so I saw this unicycle and I was like, well, what if I just wait by the Shoppers Drug Mart? He's probably in there, whoever's riding this unicycle. And he was. There he goes, unicycling away. Neat. And then not too long after, I got a pickup from the Village Juicery. It was a double. Going a little bit more north than I would have liked, but that's fine. Did start to rain. I was like, I thought it would rain a little bit later in the day, but what can you do? Anyways, going up north, just a bit north of Casa Loma. And yeah, into one of these mansion zones. Oh yeah, kid trailer bike thing. It's supposed to be secondhand Sunday tomorrow, so maybe they put it out a little bit early. And yeah, there's Casa Loma. Just heading back downtown. Gonna get closer to all the restaurants. I think the rain is let up now, so that's nice. And yeah, just waiting, hanging out around Spadina and Dundas. Been doing that a lot lately. Yeah, dropped off those noodles at the rental office of 7:30 or something. I don't know. Forget that street name. It's not important. But yeah, Istanbul shawarma. Yeah. And some burger place. Oh man. Yeah, my bike is doing that error thing again. I looked it up online and apparently it's a sensor error, which means maybe my magnet on the rear wheel is a little bit out of spot, but like it was really tight on there, so I don't think it's that. Hopefully it's not the torque sensor, which is like built into the hub of it or whatever, so that'd be really hard for me to fix at least. So I don't know. Just restarting it again fixed it. Other people have said that they needed to replace the controller thing on the handlebar. Ugh. Hopefully I don't have to do any of that. But yeah. Yeah, it's after 2 now, and I decided to go out and participate in the Pokemon Go Community Day. You know, it's some pink panda thing, so it's not like the best Pokemon ever. A lot of drama in the Pokemon Go community about how they shortened Community Day. But oh well. I'm just walking around looking at the flowers, catching some Pokemon. And yeah, by the end of it, got a bunch of shiny guys, and this one's almost perfect. So I was like, yeah, pretty decent Pokemon there. Anyways, now it is Sunday. Very nice outside. Perfect for a morning ride. You know, now it is officially secondhand Sunday, so I'm like, alright, am I gonna see some neat junk out here? Personally, I didn't really have much junk to throw out. I mean, like I do, but I kind of forgot. And yeah, I don't know, just biking around, not really seeing that much stuff. Honestly, it's kind of like any usual day. Yeah, going by Adam and Don's old place. Yeah, they were doing a thing where they're trying to raise the rent by like more than the provincial guidelines. So that was a whole pain in the ass for like 2 or 3 years. But yeah, they actually got paid back some money. Like when they moved out, they're like, you guys owe us $5,000, which they did not pay. And yeah, it's good that they got some back, because like those guys, scum. Hollyburn, go to hell. Anyways, still searching for that secondhand Sunday junk, and not really finding anything. Kind of just going around to a bunch of the neighborhoods, check the pulse of the neighborhoods. Riding through Cabbage Town here, pretty much everywhere I went, it's the same story. Not really much going on. So, kind of a bummer. Oh, that's a cool solarium thing in the back of that building. I bet it's cool in there. Yeah. So I'm pretty much at this point decided I'd just go home and then get my Uber bag. You know, I'm actually wearing one of the old Uber bags because it ripped last year during Secondhand Sunday. I put a TV in it and yeah, the lining got ripped, so I didn't want my new bag to get ripped up or anything. But in hindsight, should have had the new Uber bag and just gone online like half an hour earlier. Oh well. So yeah, riding around. Been seeing a lot of motorcycle guys. I guess it's, you know, motorcycle guy weather now. And yeah, doing my pickups. These guys are getting their grease range or water added. I don't know. Who knows what's going on with trucks? Yeah. Wasn't super busy today either, but I did do 3 deliveries. Right now I'm just hanging out online, waiting for something to happen, but pretty much just ride home and don't get any more deliveries during the whole ride, so probably dead. Been dead a lot lately. Oh well. But yeah, anyways, made $27 in that hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Gonna go hang out with Arthur and Dandy and Tyler. I'm actually gonna meet Tyler on the subway. And yeah, Dandy asked if I could help with some gardening, do some digging. I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. And we try out their barbecue for the first time. I'm at the front of the train because I'm waiting. You know, I wanted to see if I could see Tyler on the platform. That's the strat if you want to see everyone on the platform. Be at the front. But I guess he's not here yet. So I waited for a bit. But yeah, we're also gonna do their first barbecue of the year. And of the barbecue model. And yeah, this guy in a wheelchair hanging out next to the track. I'm like, oh man, this guy is asking to get pushed. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but there's been a lot of like shit going on in the subways and TTC in general. Like some lady got pushed like 2 weeks ago onto the tracks. Whew. But yeah, anyways, we rode over to Victoria Park and we're gonna take the bus up. You know, the other way, going north along the Yonge Street route. It's Eglinton, closures, shuttle bus, you know, the same shit. So even though we're taking this bus for a long way, I think it would have been faster. But we got off early at the metro at Elmsmere here. And yeah, Dandy told me they had everything for burgers, so I didn't really bring anything. However, Arthur told me that they don't have anything for burgers, so we met them here and they got a bunch of burger stuff. Gotta get that old cheddar. So yeah, now we're just riding with them over to Arthur and Dandy's place. Yeah, they also bought a bunch of gravel, I guess. And yeah, wasn't really sure what they wanted to do for gardening wise. Kind of like, why did you guys buy a new shovel when you had an old shovel over there? It came with the house. But yeah. Oh, also setting up the barbecue. Tyler, he's the barbecues man. Me, I'm gonna dig. Yeah. Took a little bit for us to figure out what is going on. You know, we don't want to get exploded. And it seemed like just turning it on wasn't doing anything. Maybe it just took a while for the propane to like go through the lines or whatever. The one that's closest to the tank went on. And then not too much longer after that, the other ones did eventually come on. So that's propane, I guess. while that's doing its first burn in for like 15 minutes or whatever, checking out this thing. Yeah, they want to tear out this like weird fence thing and dig a little trench, put down gravel, and then they'll have like the stone retaining wall kind of thing for their back garden. I guess whoever lived here first or before them had a bunch of banana bell pepper things. There's so many tags of them around. But yeah, here's the bricks. Yeah, it looks decent. And yeah, we're doing the digging. Bunch of grubs in here. I would throw some of the grubs over to the side because I saw a robin come every now and again. Hopefully it ate those grubs. But yeah. You know, it's pretty easy. Like, the soil's pretty loose. And it seemed nice. We didn't really dig that deep. So, it wasn't, like, hard, this digging. But Artur, he really wanted to compact the earth before we put on a wall. Or they put on the wall. But we didn't have a real tool for it. So instead, kind of like, what if we just reuse the retaining wall as kind of like a base layer kind of thing. It helped make it even anyways. Oh yeah, and the chicken burgers were done. Those were good. I went inside to wash my hands afterwards and looked at the fish. Fish are pretty cool. And also their upstairs washroom coming along. Bit of an update for you guys. But yeah, I feel like this is a good idea, putting that wall in there. But also, you know, it would be a pain to like get rid of it. Like, they'd have to drive it to the dump or something, I don't know. Or pay someone to haul it away. This way, it's just buried and no one has to think about it anymore. Looking good, maybe. So yeah, they actually have to go buy a bunch of those stones to lay down later, so we just hung out for a bit. Also, I had a chance to look at the key that I 3D printed, and it was pretty close to the one that to the real thing. I don't know if I ever actually talked about that story, but I 3D printed a house key for their house. And yeah, we watched a boring video. But yeah, it's getting kind of late. It's probably like 9:30ish. So by the time we get home, it'll be a bit late. So yeah, they drove us to a bus stop that was in front of the bus, and then we just got on the bus, which was pretty nice to not have to wait for the bus. Thanks, guys. Then yeah, Tyler wanted to ride a bike down from Sherborne instead of, like, you know, taking the subway over to College Station and having to walk. Since it's all downhill, it's a pretty nice ride. So I rode with him. And I don't know, it's nice to ride a bike. Riding a bike with your pals, usually a good time. But yeah, now I'm just riding home. And I was kind of thinking about going online, you know, after midnight. Usually Sunday night's pretty decent and kind of quiet, but I guess I just wasn't really in the mood for it, so just stayed home. And yeah, here's a look at the last week. $336 for like 14-ish hours. Came out to about 24 an hour, which isn't great compared to, you know, those early spring, wintry-ish days, but that's just how the seasons change, you know? Later, guys.